It could be prom, it could be graduation, it could be birthday, it could be Christmas, it could be anything, and just think about how much you need to spend.
Perico Institute for Youth Development and Entrepreneurship is a nonprofit organization that was created to serve youth between the ages of 14 to 21 here in the Metro Jackson area and outlying areas of the city as well. Our goal is to help reduce some of the risk factors that kids are involved in, such as delinquency and dropout and teen pregnancy and those types of things that kind of get them off the road to leading a positive life. So our programs are geared toward helping them stay in school, helping them learn some resistance education, some life skills, some social skills, and business skills that will engage them and motivate them and help, steer them in the right direction. That's basically, in a nutshell, what we do here.
And that is if you're buying it from a car dealership. But if you're not buying it from a car dealership, you're just buying it from somebody.
It's coming from a car dealership.
Yeah.
Okay.
We serve both in-school youth as well as out-of-school youth. For the in-school youth, we see ourselves as teaching preventive services, those things that will prevent them from hanging out and getting caught up in crime and violence and issues that many teens are affected by. We also serve youth who are out of school, in that for those who may need to get their GED, although that's not our central focus, we will provide that. Workforce and job readiness, some apprenticeship and job shadowing. We want to serve the out-of-school youth as well as the in-school youth because our goal is to serve youth between the ages of 14 and 21. When the youth come to our institute, and by the time they enter the doors and are ready to leave, that may be 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months down the road, we hope that they will be stronger people, individuals, who are able to deal with peer pressures and social pressures that either get them caught up in crime or violence or teen pregnancy or drugs or whatever. So we want them to have the ability to deal with those social issues and safeguard themselves against the social issues. We want them to have life skills that they can use after they graduate high school and beyond. For example, our job readiness training and our business and entrepreneurship classes will teach them about things that they can use, for example, financial literacy, how to create a budget, how do I manage my money, how do I develop a relationship with a banking institution. It will teach them how to develop resumes, how to put together life plans for themselves as young people, how to look ahead and plan for their future.
That's going to be something in addition to your $4,000 because you're paying $4,000 for your car. You're paying $6,000 for your car. If the power and electricity go out, you got to have some coverage or else you'll be out of pocket. You understand what I'm saying? So,
And that's a month?
Yeah, for all that right there.
Oh, all together?
Yeah.
Okay, divided by 3 in your regard, because you added all these, right? Yeah, divided by 3.
607.
All right? Put that number down somewhere and circle it. All right?
They're learning the basics of banking and how to manage their money, how if they put together a budget that reflects all of their spending, they're able to look at that budget and say, as a young person, maybe working part-time, am I spending too much on McDonald's, for example? That money that I'm spending eating out, I could be putting into a savings account for college or toward a car or whatever. So in addition to learning budgeting and how to manage their money, they will also learn the basics of banking. They will learn about credit, the use of credit and how to use credit, and some other things that will help them move along as they enter into college. As you know, when students graduate college, on the college level, that they have, sometimes 5 to 10 credit cards and they're over their heels in debt, not including the student loan, including student loan debt, but also credit card debt, because they have not understood how to resist and manage their money and protect themselves.
You want to blow your parents' mind? Just think that you have a need that you have to ask of your parents before they even ask. Develop a budget around it first and present the budget with your ask. I have my kids, before they ask me for any money, don't come to me without a budget.
This group at Quantum has been coming to us once a week for the last 3 weeks. And this represents their third session with us today. And so they started with a goal setting and learning about how to plan for their future. Then we introduced them to managing your money. This is a continuation of managing your money. And yes, the cash flow game that we have set up for them will teach them the basics of how to save and pay off your debt early. What do I do with my paycheck and my money that I get every month, basically? How do I save some of that money? How do I pay down debt with some of that money? If I don't have enough money in my paycheck,